Hi everyone. I've gotten a number of emails asking for either explanations of the 9-2 discussion board post or about where the assigned readings are, which is a little bit confusing on my end. I'll show you in a second where to find those, but there's a section in each weekly folder labeled readings and resources, and the fact that so many people have been asking where to find those suggests to me that maybe some people have not been seeing all of the resources available to them throughout the term. So if you have any insights on why maybe you were overlooking the readings, or why you didn't know where they were at, please follow up with me. I think that would be valuable information for the English professors here at Hondros to have. But anyways, let's take a look at the instructions for this week's initial discussion board post. So you are going to be sharing your thoughts on one of the assigned readings from this week. So let's just go ahead and pause and take a look at that. When you come to our home page in my classroom, you'll see all these folders that contains all of the readings, all the assignment instructions for each week of class. What you can also do is go to this content button here, and that will also show you all of the weeks we have in class. So I'm going to go down here to week 9. There's a section called Learning Materials, and this is where we have readings and resources. And then under Activities and Assessments, that's also where you can find the instructions for all of the assignments. But let's take a look at those learning materials. I'm going to open up Readings and Resources. So here you'll see a list of a bunch of different creative pieces of writing that you can read and respond to for this week's discussion board post. So when the instructions for the discussion are asking you to, share your thoughts on one of the pieces that you read from the assigned reading list, this is what that is referring to under readings here in the Readings and Resources section. So what you're going to do, the first step here, you're going to summarize one of the pieces that you read. You're also going to respond to it. And all you really need to do here is exactly what these bullet points say. So tell me the title and the author and what site it was from. Summarize the piece. What format was it in? This is maybe not worded the best. In case you all didn't know, I did not write or design any of the assignments in this class. This would maybe be more helpful if this said what genre. So this is asking, like, is it a short story? Was it a poem? So you're going to tell me the genre or the format that it's in, why you think the writer decided to write it, how you think they were maybe feeling after they were writing it, and just, in general, tell me your thoughts about the piece. Step 2 is you're going to do some pre-writing and planning for your creative reflection, which is due next week. That's assignment 10-3. It's your last paper for this class. The rubric for that assignment is right here. We also have a sample creative reflection. And what I was asking you to do, or what you were being asked to do in the discussion board post, is to respond to these things. So come up with several topics that you might want to talk about in your creative reflection. Narrow that down to one topic. After reading through some examples of creative writing, you're going to tell me what genre that you think you're going to write in. So you're going to do a letter, are you going to do a poem, are you going to do a short story, are you going to write a song? And then share some of the content that you're going to be writing. So just kind of walk me through what are some things that you're planning on talking about, what details are you going to include, things like that. So that is what I was looking for in the post for 9-2. Today is Friday. You still have until Saturday at 11:55 p.m. to make that initial post and still get credit for it. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. And like I said, if you have any insights into why people might have been overlooking the assigned readings, please share that with me.